welcome back to another Game of the Year video here on Marble Gallery, and today I'm discussing the topic of biggest surprise of 2023. What was the biggest surprise video game for me? Something that, you know, maybe I was anticipating it, but it turned out to be better than I thought. And I do have some runner-ups here, and then I obviously have what I picked as my number one pick. My runner-up for this category is Starfield. I was anticipating the game. I want to say last year I did pick it as my most anticipated game for the year. And I do feel like Starfield, at least for me, delivered. It was a surprise in that sense. Also that it came out and it wasn't broken. Like, sure, are there some features and stuff that maybe I would have liked to see in there that they're adding this year? Absolutely. But the fact that the game did not break like a typical Bethesda game does on launch day was really, really nice to see. I was enthralled with this game for about 65 hours until I had to jump off to play some other stuff. And I look forward to going back to it, but it's not going to be until we get some of this content and updates out this year. But that was my runner-up. My biggest surprise of this year, a game that is very, very high on my top 10 list when we get to it at the end of this coverage, is Alan Wake 2, which I went into as someone who's not a huge fan of the original Alan Wake. Like, I think the game is fine, but in terms of survival horror, it's probably it's not one of my favorites. Like, it's an okay and passable survival horror game, but I think Remedy has really come into their own in recent years thanks to games like Quantum Break and specifically Control, which was my game of the year 2019. Alan Wake 2 shocked and stunned me with how good it is, how much it literally is probably the best like Twin Peaks game we've ever gotten. It borrows so heavily from Twin Peaks. It's amazing. But I also was surprised that it's not only a sequel to Alan Wake, but it's also a direct sequel in many ways to Control, and that's really cool as well. So, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It's a rare game where I actually found myself playing less and less because I didn't want the game to end. That is the biggest surprise for me in 2023. So I would love to know in the comments below, what was your biggest surprise game in 2023? Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, until next time.